Welcome to Transfer Hub, your home of all of Aston Villa's news, signings, you name it, we do it on this podcast. So welcome to the show. And the transfer window, the rumours are in full force now. They're flying through. Aston Villa are linked with Kang-In from Mallorca, a winger who is linked with Aston Villa. So what do we know so far in this transfer window? Well, we know that we're after a left-back. We've been linked with Moreno. It looks like the first bid was rejected and Aston Villa are now in talks to try and bring him to Aston Villa. And we are now interested in Leekang-in for Mallorca. So he also plays on the left-hand side. So we know that Emery now is in operation sort the left-hand side out of Aston Villa. It looks like that's where he's identified we need improving. And it looks like he's looking at La Liga and the Spanish leagues for his main signings. So he knows that league very, very well. So it's interesting to see that most of the rumours and the links are coming out of Spanish football. So Kang-In, what do we know about him? He's a tenacious winger. He's got a really good dribbling. He's forward, progressive, carries are really good as well. He's strong on the ball. He's good in a tackle as well. So he likes to get forward. And he's one of those players that he looks a bit erratic when he's on the ball, but he's got that sense of, like I say, tenaciousness about him that just looks like he's, you know, when you look at McGinn sometimes, that dogged vibe, he reminds me of that a little bit. He's zippy. I think that's the word that I'm trying to look for. He's zippy and he moves around the football pitch really quickly. So it looks like Emery has identified, like I say, the left-hand side to be the major improvement. We know that he's after a specialist winger as well. So does he see that Kang-In is that winger that he needs? I think Kang-In is more of a inside forward sort of vibe. He's not an out-and-out winger that sort of hugs the touchline. He likes to come inside a little bit as well. And that's what we saw at Villarreal with the player that plays on the left-hand side. They weren't an out-and-out winger. They were a winger / inside forward. So it looks like Emery is trying to adopt that tactic at Aston Villa with Kang-In, if he is that player, because when I watch him, that is how he plays. So it's interesting that we are now linked with Kang-In as well. So we have to see how it goes and see whether the left back and this winger / inside forward is where we're going to go. So let's have a little look at some of the stats from Kang-In. So 21 years of age. He's left-footed. He's got a market value of £11.1 million. Creativity, he's 71. And technical, he's also 71 as well. If we have a look at his strengths are his ball controls, like I mentioned earlier. And his weaknesses are his aerial duels. Penalties scored 1 out of 1 in 2001 as well. So he came from sort of the Valencia academy, started out at Valencia, then he went to Mallorca for a free. This season, he has played 15 games, started 14. He scored 2 goals. He's got 3 assists. He's got expected XG of 1.36. Shots per game, 1.4. Touches per game, 39.7. Big chances created, 7. Key passes per game, 1.5. And his accuracy per game in passing is 82%. He's got accuracy in his own half of 83%. And accuracy in the opposition half of 67%. Defending, he gets dribbled past 1.1 per game. And he makes 1 tackle per game. Successful dribbles is high, 74%. Total duels 140, ground duels 148, aerial duels 10%. Not great. That's where his weakness is, in his aerial duels. And if we have a look at his SOFA score rating for the season, 7.07. Villa fans, we love an average above 7. So get in. Yeah, average above 7. So it looks like it'll be a tidy addition to Aston Villa. It does look like we are linked with a winger as well. So it'll be interesting to see whether we do bring in a winger in this window as well. But Villa fans, let me know your thoughts. What are your thoughts on Lee Kang-In? For me, he looks like a good signing. I think he would improve Aston Villa. So let me know what your thoughts are. Looking forward to the FA Cup game as well. So just thought I'd bring you the latest rumour, the latest transfer news coming out of the world of Aston Villa as well. So thanks for watching, and up the Villa.